Yes, Robert and Dave, y'all. Southern Fried, talking wide, live shows, we keep it tight. SFP, bring the heat, every day and every night. We talk Southern things, boots and rings, front porch rocking while the rooster sing. From the morning prayer to the evening chat, if you ain't tuned in, where you at? We keep it real, we keep it right. Southern folks talking all day and night. Wake up early with that morning funny, coffee in hand, sky's kinda sunny. Dave in the AM, talking about the day, mag a minute, devotion, hey, we don't play. Mondays, mama says she's speaking wise. Hump day news, y'all better recognize. Friday's prayer live, hands to the sky. Sunday morning in the word testify. We talk Southern things, boots and rings, front porch rocking while the rooster sing. From the morning prayer to the evening chat, if you ain't tuned in, where you at? We keep it real, we keep it right. Southern folks talking all day and night. Tuesday night, it's night talk deep. Dave's got stories that'll cut you deep. Front porch talking past the tea. Gossip about town and who's who see. Veteran of the week, salute and stand. Pets of the week, yeah, we love that clan. Recorded talks from crime to ghosts. We cover it all, yeah, we do the most. So hit that link, don't miss a beat. SFP's where the South folks meet. Laughter, prayer, or tales so bold. Southern humor with a heart of gold. We talk Southern things, boots and rings, front porch rocking while the rooster sing. From the morning prayer to the evening chat, if you ain't tuned in, where you at? We keep it real, we keep it right. Southern folks talking all day and night. So subscribe, tune in, grab a chair. Robert and Dave, y'all know we're there. From Southern fried tales to prayerful days, we bring that Southern fire in every way.
Good Thursday evening, everybody. Welcome to the Southern Fried Podcast Cornbread Nation Show. Whoop, whoop. Just a quick reminder for everybody. You're welcome to leave comments, but we do not check them till the end of the show. This is the show tonight. So we're glad everybody's joining in with us. We hope you enjoy it. Dave, how are you doing this evening?
I'm all right.
All right. Well, we are rocking and rolling. All right. So we've had a busy week this week, getting ready for this weekend. Hope everybody's had a good week so far. Hiya, Chick. How are you doing? All right.
Hey, we're going to have to take a quick break. I'm having trouble with one of the streams.
Okay.
I may have to reset it.
Okay.
Not sure.
Well, we'll do a quick reset and we'll come right back then.
One of those things, man. I just have a little bugaboo here. I'm not sure what's caused it. Just hang on just a second.
Okay.
I may have it. Okay. I think I got it.
Okay. Well, then we're all good. We'll just keep right on trucking. By golly.
I think
okay. Let's get a water or coffee. Now let's get this thing going. All right. Got everything up now. I do believe. Okay. All right. Welcome to the Cornbread Nation Show. And here we rock and roll. I reckon we'll start off this week like we do every week. We're going to hit some jack legs of the week. Now, these are our suggestions. You're welcome to
Hey,
send in.
we're not good.
We're not good.
I'm going to have to, let's run a quick commercial.
Okay.
Let's get back. We're having a bad delay in one of them.
Okay.
I'm going to bring it back up and link it.
Okay.
Just
Here we go.
run a quick commercial. Hey, this is Dave with the Southern Fried Podcast. Recently, me and Rob were able to go to Fresh Press Farms and do an interview, which we posted on all of our streams. We love these folks. They're amazing. And we are also customers of theirs. I've recently ordered my olive oil that we use in cooking to our home. We love that they're Georgia-based. We love that they're the only olive producer in the state of Georgia. And we love that they're making jobs here for Georgians in South Georgia. We want you to become a part of their family and use their products. They are the makers of homegrown cold-pressed cooking oils. Crafting oil like this means that they capture the best of the olive and the sunflower because they make that oil too. And they have other products that they have out there. It's an amazing company. They like to say freshness is never a question with Fresh Press Farms. They believe that what we put into our bodies should be minimally processed and actually improve our health and taste like the source. Locally produced and vertically integrated, they proudly grow, harvest, cold press, bottle, and distribute their oils in Georgia to ensure top-notch quality and a quick trip from Grove to Pranchy. Please go online and look up their website and order you some too. Support small business, support Georgia business, and we would appreciate it. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you soon. I think we're good. Sorry about that.
All right then.
We were out of sync, and it was not good.
Okay.
I said everything in threes. Weird. It's always right before you go live or something like that happens. So apologize, folks. But for the folks in Rumble Studio, that would have been a nightmare. So hello, Chickbait. Hope you're well. All right. Are you ready?
Yes, sir. We're going to start with some jack legs of the week. These are 90-day special picks. If you have picks that you would like us to consider for jack legs of the week, please submit those to Southern Fried Podcasting at Yahoo. Southern Fried Podcast at yahoo.com. If they're bad enough, we actually go so far as to consider them jack wagons. So, yeah. Dave, you want to start us off with one?
Sure. My first one is the lady that we mentioned last night. I'm not going to let it go. Falsely accusing a man of trying to steal her kid while running through the Walmart on a scooter for disabled people that she did not need just because the kids wanted to ride it, and about run over her own kid, ran into things. 30 minutes after the event, tells them that this guy tried to steal the kid. They went on a tug of war. You know the story if you've seen it. If not, go look it up. Ackworth, Georgia, I believe, somewhere down there. Anyway, this man's in jail, no bail. Grand jury indicted him. They're ruining his life. It's a travesty. That's my first. They're just a bunch of jacklegs. How in the world this man could even be charged? Secondly, that he's in jail on a no bond and can't be considered for another 6 weeks or so. And he sits, and I don't think he's did anything wrong. And yet we let murderers out on the streets on bail to walk around.
Yeah.
This man's being railroaded. It's a travesty of justice. This lady is a liar, my opinion. David Cordell, I'll say it. The video does not back you up. I applaud her lawyer, or his lawyer, for releasing the video ahead of any kind of legal action, trying to get this man some justice to get him out of jail. You are a bunch of jacklegs down there. What are you doing to this man? You're destroying a man's life. It makes me mad.
And the people on the grand jury, you're jack wagons. Because you know they had access to that same video.
Maybe. We don't know what they showed them.
Yeah, that's true.
That we don't know that. So it's probable, but not. I mean, we don't know that. They may have went on. They may be as if they've seen that. If they didn't see it and have seen it because it's out in the public now, they might be upset themselves. So I'll say that they went totally, which usually happens with grand juries. They went totally on the police recommendation. It seems we don't know all the evidence, but the video does not support your case.
Yeah,
absolutely does not.
And the police said he was attempting to flee. The police report did,
and that's a lie.
The video does not support that either.
No. So there's some jack legs and there's some jack wagons, definitely.
Yeah. Well, mine is this week. My first one is James Carville. Oh, James Carville. What an idiot. This guy, they have a poem about the Holocaust, the Holocaust poem, first they came for the Jews.
Yeah.
Well, he's equated out Abrigo Garcia, the MS-13 gang member that they deported, and then they said that they wasn't supposed to deport him. But, this guy's he was already here illegally. He was subject to deportation anyway. But he compared him out to that poem about the Holocaust. Said first they came for him. All right, look, this guy was a criminal. He was a scumbag. He was here illegally. And you're going to compare that to what happened to the Jews during Nazi Germany? You, sir, are a jackleg and a jackwagon. And this is the poster child that the Democrats want to down it. You're killing the party. Congratulations. Jackleg.
I agree. My second was closely related. My second jack leg is to those people who are just go ahead and admit it. You're full on anti-Semitic, and you burn down every Jewish person out there with your rhetoric. You're jackleg. You can't do that. That is a personal bias. You can dislike what governments do. You can dislike what some powerful people do. But to equate every Jewish person as evil makes you look evil. And I will not support that at all. And we've had it come here to our channel, and we do not in any way support that viewpoint.
No.
We love everybody, but you can't do that. That's wrong. You cannot. You can have that opinion, but you're in the wrong. It's not right.
Yeah.
It's no different than what happened here in the South decades ago. It's no different. It's the same hate. Get over it.
All right. Well, that kind of brings me to my second one here. It's actually my third one, but I'm going to do it second because it fits in here. All right. You people out there that go on to other people's podcasts to use that as your platform for your beliefs, be they anti-Semitic, hate, whatever, build your own platform. Do not try to steal our platform or someone else's platform and turn it into yours. If that is your viewpoint and you feel that strongly about it, make your own platform.
Sure. Yeah.
Otherwise, you are a complete and total jackwagon. You're trying to present others as to presenting the same belief system that you do. I don't think so. Jackwagon.
Yeah. Not gonna fly here.
No.
Well, you can't put a whole group of people under. My last one would be it's today, and I mean it's just another. I don't know what evil is in people to do what they do, but other than it's straight out of hell. But to the shooter at Florida State University, I hope it puts you under the jail. You survived that attack with injuries, and may you never see the light of day again until the day they put you to death. You are an evil, evil person. I don't care if your parents were the salt of the earth police officers that they say they were, there's something wrong with you to go on campus and kill innocent people. You're worse than a jackleg, but that's the harshest thing we usually say here. And anyway, I can't stand to hear it. It's horrible. And I don't want to, and of course, we can't stop them, but out in the world, but I personally just don't want anybody running to me and telling me we got to get rid of guns. I don't want to hear that either. Just come on. Evil is evil, whether it's with a car running over people or, a meat cleaver, which was happened a couple of weeks ago with kids, or if it's a gun. Evil is evil. And these are hardcore tonight, but that's my heart. Just sickening.
Well, my last one is a little less hardcore tonight. To all you people out there at Walmart who are walking up just any side of the aisle and expect everybody to get the heck out of your way. In fact, you'll go so far as to hit their buggy and try to run them over. You're a jackleg. The world does not revolve around you. It revolves around me. Get the heck out of my way, you jackwagon. There you go.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Run into my buggy. They didn't look at me like I did something wrong. All right. Well, there are our jacklegs of the week. And
that's it.
As needed. Hey, Kim.
Hello. We don't. we appreciate you. I enjoyed your show today. Very much so. Got to hear most of it. Love the energy. Love the music. You are a credit to the great state of Georgia and to podcasting.
There the day before. Popped in.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Absolutely.
Y'all give her a like and follow. She has a great show.
Kim's Coffee Talk. Absolutely on the Rumble side. If you don't have a Rumble channel, what's wrong with you? Get one today and follow some of these great podcasters. Rumble is killing it with the podcasters. We're honored to be a part. All right, it's time for the Southern Fried 5 at 5. Southern Fried 5 at 5. There might be a 6, but the Southern Fried 5 at 5 is things you do not say to the police when pulled over in the state of Florida. Things you do not say to the police when you are pulled over for speeding in the state of Florida. All right, number 1. I was just testing if my car could outrun your sirens, and congrats, you win.
Well, there's not much you can say to that. Sounds like somebody in the panhandle of Florida.
Number 2. Siri said floor it, and who am I to argue with her?
Arrest her.
Arrest her. Number 3, I thought Florida's speed limits were in knots, not miles per hour.
Ooh, that might work. That might work. You get some old crusty old sea captain up there as law enforcement agent. That might work. Don't think so, but you can try.
Number 4, my horoscope said to embrace velocity today, so here I am living my truth.
I feel the need for speed.
Number 5, I thought I saw a dinosaur in my rearview mirror, officer, and I ain't sticking around for Jurassic Park.
Oh, no.
That definitely sounds like North Florida.
Yeah, that does sound like North Florida.
Number 5, officer, I was just trying to outrun my bad decisions.
Well, Well, you're going to have to drive a lot faster than that. Well, I've got one of those that you don't
All
ask.
right.
You don't ask to say, "Hey, can I shoot your gun?" If they say no, just say, "Oh, that's right. You've only got one bullet, don't you?" And keep it in your pocket.
Oh, wow.
Go do it.
And bonus number 6, things you do not say to the police officers in Florida if pulled over for speeding. I was speeding to get away from that creepy clown in the car behind me.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. That might be another good one. Yeah. Wow. Okay. That is your 5 and 5.
That is your Southern Fried 5 at 5. Absolutely. You think those will work, Rob?
No. The clown in the car behind you might. It'd be great if it's your mother-in-law.
Ooh. Ouch. Come on. Come on, man.
Well, traditionally, not all mother-in-laws are like that.
I would hope not.
Or an ex.
Ouch. That's your Southern Fried 5 at 5. Let's move on to great breadheads in history. Great breadheads in history. Who you got, Rob?
I've got the legendary, absolute teetotal legendary Roy Clark.
Roy Clark, big fan.
Yes. He was born April 15th, 1993. Passed away on November 15th. Did I get that right? Okay. And in 2018, he's best known for being the co-host on Hee Haw with another big name, Buck Owens. And that show ran from 1969 to 1997. Hey, Hee Haw deserves a great old big salute.
Absolutely. Big fan.
He was considered to be a master of the guitar, banjo, and mandolin. What a musician. And yes, you, sir, are a breadhead.
We don't normally check our chats during the Cornbread Nation, but this one is too good not to. When I was growing up in the little island town of Florida Keys, when pulled over, I would always ask the officer if they were coming to the cookout on Saturday. Worked every time.
Amen. Hey,
and you deserve a salute.
Yeah.
I honestly never thought of that.
Because, them officers, they like your food. Oh.
That is killer.
All right. Dave, who's your breadhead in history this week?
Well, I think recently I said Jerry Reed. I'm gonna circle back and also get Burt Reynolds. Burt Reynolds is a great breadhead. He's a great Southern guy, great football guy. Was truly an athlete. Started some of the biggest movies ever. Smoking the Bandit, Cannonball Run. Just an amazing actor. Of course, he was in TV series as well. Love the guy, but the reason he is the great breadhead in history, besides making the all-time classic Smoking the Bandit, which will always live on in infamy for all those characters, but Burt really made that go. I mean, he really did. Is because I have to give the guy credit. Not only did he survive the rapids in Deliverance, not only did he survive crazy backwood people wanting to kill him and a broken, shattered leg as he went down the falls, he didn't allow himself to get rear-ended as Ned Beatty did in the movie Deliverance. For that, sir, you have my respect.
Yeah,
he told those directors, don't even think about making me that guy.
He had a much better publicist than Ned Beatty.
The reason I bring that up
is... Ever heard that song about Ned Beatty? Ned Beatty had the hardest part. Look that up.
No, I don't think I have, and I don't know that I want to.
Ned Beatty had the hardest part. They did it to Tom Petty music, too.
The reason I chose him also is because they were trashing him today because they said he would embellish some of the stories. He said in that scene that he had to step in and that the guys were getting carried away with Ned Beatty, and the directors and all that say that didn't happen, that he was making it up. By the way, I mean, they were talking about it was all professional. How can you be professional in a scene like that? Come on.
Yeah, come on, please. There ain't no way. None. Zero, not a zilch. Dude, could you imagine me being there and they're trying to film that scene?
No.
I mean, yeah, it's a horrible scene, in a movie when but you got to figure these guys are all out there joking and cutting up, trying to make this movie, and they got to do this scene. Oh no, there was no professionalism at all. They were giggling like a bunch of schoolgirls.
Yeah, whenever they say that, I know that's a bunch of bull. Everybody was professional. Everybody, and by the way, they had to practice those scenes. So not only did he have to do the scene, they had to practice that scene. Seriously? Congrats to you, Burt Reynolds. Never let them see you sweat.
That's right.
Or your pants down. I mean, if you flip those two actors, then Burt Reynolds is he's never chosen for Smoking the Bandit.
Right. Never.
That's not going to happen.
No.
It's a career killer for him. There's no way. No way. God bless you, Burt. Rest in peace.
Well, Ned Beatty wasn't in Smoking.
And it's a good tie-in because he also attended Florida State University.
Yes,
and he would be sickened by what happened at his alma mater today. He was at Florida, Jupiter Beach, I believe, is where his diner was at one time, and he was filmed a lot of movies and stuff in Georgia, and just a good Southern, good breadhead, good Southerner.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a quick commercial. We'll be right back, and we'll talk about Southern Band of the Week, and then we'll move into we've got a couple other things here too.
Man.
We've got a couple of things here. Then we got to get to mail here in a minute. So let's start a quick commercial, as they say. A commercial. We'll be right back. Shout out to Kim again. Make sure you follow her. You will not be disappointed. I'm gonna tell you, Rob, you're a pretty cheery guy in the morning with your coffee. You can't match her.
No.
No
I don't know how she does.
Way.
Oh my gosh. She's just a big old ray of sunshine.
Absolutely. Wow. She's awesome. We'll be right back.
Yes, Robin, Dave, y'all.
Southern Fried Podcast fans, this is Dave in the AM. I want to tell you about our store. We've been promoting it a little bit. We wanted to promote it a little bit more and let you know we've been adding some designs to it. And we're continuing to do that. Right now, there's a summer sale going on. You're going to see here in just a second what kind of discounts you can get. They're pretty amazing. Our old store became cumbersome and it was not easily updated. And we have since went to a new store, and the old one is still there. And if you decide to shop there, that's fine. But this is our new store, and it is so easy for us to manage. And we want to thank the folks at Threadless for that. So on the screen right now, you see some shirts, some of the different designs. One of our newest one is the Georgia outline, the red one. We really like that. You see some of our classic designs. You see some here that you may not have seen before. And again, we're designing and adding to just about every week. You see hats. There is just about anything in there. And we're trying to add more products all the time, as well as those new designs. So go shop at the Southern Fried Podcast store, and you'll be able to get some of these things too. Here's the QR code for that. You can see at the top of the page, 40% off right now. These are amazing prices going on. The store is very affordable. Me and Rob wanted as best the prices as we could get. And this is the place that we found to be able to do it. And there's the address. You can copy that out or use the QR code. We thank you for your support of the Southern Fried Podcast and watching the shows and supporting us and letting us know how much you enjoy it. You mean a lot to us. Take care. God bless. And we'll see you soon. All right. We're back.
Ah.
It's time for the Southern Fried Dad Joke of the Week.
Uh-huh.
Rob, how do you know that black holes are not good at parties? They're a bad thing to have at parties.
Black holes.
Yeah, black holes.
Well,
You,
I
I know
misunderstood.
your brain can't handle this.
Uh, I don't know, Dave. Why are black holes not a good thing to have at parties?
Because they keep sucking the life out of the room.
That no, 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 no. I'm going to yeah, here we go. I'm on Nancy Pelosi you on that one. Oh, that was bad. Oh, bad. Bad. Bad.
Come on,
Bad.
man.
Well, on
Miss
that
Kid-
note, it's time for the Southern words of the day.
We'll go. No, actually, it's not. You're
Not?
getting out of order here. It's time for the Southern Band of the Week.
Okay.
Then we'll do the word. Yeah. Our Southern Band of the Week is the Georgia Satellites. We're coming home.
We'll do that.
Yeah, I knew you'd like that. The Georgia Satellites. Great hometown, good Southern roots band. Love those guys. I actually have met a couple of them. And, from Atlanta, GA. I like those guys. And, Rob, can you remember their biggest hit?
Don't hand me no lines and keep your hands to yourself.
Yeah, which is just goes to show you a band can have one hit and make a career. They had some other decent songs, but that is their hit.
Yeah,
that is their hit.
Georgia
Satellites. Salute to you, Georgia Satellites.
Absolutely.
You keep on. You keep on. All right, what's your Southern word of the week?
I've got two again.
All right.
They'll go together in a sentence.
Bring it.
Paints. And I'm gonna.
All right, say them again.
Paints. And I'm gonna.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
We'll use this in a sentence. All right. First, I'm gonna get out of bed. Then I'm gonna put on them paints.
Oh, wow. Wow. Are you kidding me? Come on, man.
Oh, okay. Well, what about Southern etiquette lesson for today?
All right, let's see how this one goes.
Okay. Then Southern etiquette is for all you people from up above the Mason-Dixon line who come down here and you want to fit in. There's certain etiquettes that we have here in the South that you must be a part of if you want to blend in. If not, everybody's going to know that you're from north of the Mason-Dixon line. So, when somebody yells "Freebird," you must immediately take up the call and shout "Freebird" as well, even if you're in church.
No.
Yeah.
No. Come on, man.
You know it's true.
No, it's not. Not in church, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Although there is a guy that they've been showing all over
Freebird.
the internet. You haven't seen this, I'm sure, but I'll have to tell you offline. I can't even repeat it here. I can't even repeat it. It's so bad. He's a preacher, or he's supposed to be. Okay. It's bad.
All right.
All right, folks. It's time for the legendary Rob's fan mail. Rob's fan mail.
Everybody, we got a lot of chats going on. Y'all, if y'all would keep in mind that our Thursday night show is Cornbread Nation. It's more of a variety show. We will check chats, but it will be at the end of the show. We got There's way lots of stuff going on. But Kim, Angry Conservative, it's great to see y'all in here tonight. We will get back to you just a little bit. Y'all get a chance, make sure y'all like and follow them on Rumble as well. Please do. All right. I hold in my hand the answers for tonight's fan mail. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Oh, this is the redneck edition.
It is the redneck edition.
All right. This is from Family Man in Dothan, Alabama. Thanks, cuz. I'm sending it to you.
From Dothan. Come on, man. Dothan? Really?
Dothan, Alabama. Thanks, cuz.
Let's see what we got here.
Thanks, cuz. That's the answer.
I got to read this.
Yeah.
How does a red?
That's the question. Yeah, you got to read it.
Oh, I know. That's what I'm saying, though.
Well, I don't know what it is. I won't know till you read it.
I know that. That's just it's a rhetorical question. Like I've got to read this. Come on, man.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. And you said the answer was again. Say that.
Thanks, cuz.
Thanks, cuz. The question was, how does a redneck thank his wife after she helps him?
I'd say that's pretty close there.
Rob, look at me, Rob.
What? All
Come
right.
on, man.
This one is from Georgia Bubba in South Georgia.
Oh, Lord. Georgia
All of
Bubba.
All of them.
All of them.
There you go. All of them. All of them.
What is the favorite beer for rednecks?
All of them. I say I'm dead on. That's 2 for 2 right there. This one's from Flip Flop in Two Egg, Florida. Oh, this one's kind of hard to get out there. Nowhere. They don't wear them. Nowhere. They don't wear them.
Where do rednecks shop for shoes?
Well, okay. I think I'm 3 for 3.
Come on, man. I've seen some rednecks with some shoes on.
No, boots, not shoes. No, right not. They don't wear them. This is from Suds for Us in Panama City Beach, a.k.a. the Redneck Riviera. We just ran out of PBR, a.k.a. Pat's Blue Ribbon. We just ran out of PBR, a.k.a. Pat's Blue Ribbon.
This can't be good. If you're on the mark, it's not good. Say that one more time.
We just ran out of PBR.
All right. Survey says, what could you say to make a redneck bride to be walk out of her wedding? Come on, man. Come on.
All right. This is from Uncle Cousin in Albany, Georgia.
Uncle Cousin,
Yeah.
Albany, Georgia.
Yeah. Where they met. The family reunion.
Where they met. The family reunion.
Yes. Where they met, the family reunion.
Check. That's not even right, man. Come on. Where do rednecks go for their anniversary?
Where they met, family. I'd say I'm dead on the money on them, sir. Check, 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 check. Yes, sir.
Keep that fan mail coming in. Send it to the Southern Fried Podcast at yahoo.com. From all points, north, south, east, and west.
Absolutely. I'll give you an answer. David will ask the question.
Well, Rob, last week, we've had many destinations for our redneck destination of the week.
Yeah.
We've been in Georgia. Yeah. In the city of what city was that? That was Dublin.
Oh my gosh. Is that Dublin?
It was Dublin, I think. We went to Dothan, Alabama.
Yeah.
Alligator, Mississippi.
Yeah.
Savannah, Tennessee.
Somewhere in Kentucky with the tree.
I think that was Hazard.
Okay.
Kentucky. Rocky Mount, Virginia.
Yeah.
Somewhere in South Carolina. I don't remember where.
We've gone all over the place.
We're all over the place. Last week, we were at the Redneck Riviera, which is Panama City Beach, Florida, for the Redneck Cruise. All right, we got the cruise in last week where they were headed to Redneck Island. Redneck Island, which we don't know exactly where it's at, but it is out there. And at the Redneck Island, they have the Redneck Survivor Games.
Yes.
And so tonight, our redneck destination of the week is Redneck Island, wherever that is, out there somewhere. Because they don't want everybody showing up. They keep it secret, So somewhere at some island is Redneck Island, and we're having the Redneck Survivor Game. They got a Survivor show. This is the Redneck. That's competition. Men and women.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did some research on this. I have a few on this one too.
All right. Well, when you get to the Survivor Island, you get checked in and everything and get your accommodations, which are various things. And then they start you out the next day, who gets signed up. You got other people serving as spectators and team helps and team hurt, people that try to stop you. Right. So anyway, here's the activities for the Redneck Survivor Games at Redneck Island. Number one, they have something called the Mud Bog Dash. Mud Bog Dash. Obviously, competitors are going into a mud bog, so they race through a muddy pit. Now, here's the key, though. You've got to get through. They time you on this. They time you on it. And you have to exit the mud bog without losing your boots.
Ooh, that's going to be difficult. If y'all ain't never been out there and it's a bunch of mud with some boots on, that's probably not going to happen.
So you gotta have your boots on. You come out, or your time don't count. Both boots.
Both boots. Okay.
So speed and the ability to keep your redneck cowboy boots on.
Okay.
So the Mud Bog Dash.
Okay.
Number 2 is Fishing Frenzy. You have to make up a makeshift fishing rod with all you have to work with is sticks and string, and you try to catch some piranhas from a pool that they have them separated from, obviously from other things. But they have the piranhas in there, and you try to catch the piranhas with your stick and string. You must bring in the piranha and put it in for the weight check. So you have to bring it in without a net. All you have is your stick and your string. And of course, you got to get your hook out to go for your next one. This is also time trial. They have a time limit on it and how many you can get out in that time.
So they don't even give you bait?
No.
Shoot, dude. Ain't you ever watched no hillbilly fishing? This ain't gonna be a challenge at all. All they gonna do is stick their fingers in there, and they're gonna do like this here. And when they come up about their finger, they go yank it out. So, up there's one. Oop, there's two.
The rule you can't. All you can put in there is the hook.
Oh, well, you probably won't want them ending the show like that anyway.
Probably not. All right, then they have their version of Cornhole Championship. It also decides points for who gets voted off the island. The Cornhole Championship, but you're not throwing them at a board, the typical board. These are camo patterned, and they're shaped like pickup trucks. So they're not your typical cornhole.
Throw it in the back of the pickup.
But there's only a narrow opening. I mean, like you would be, but the bags are camo patterned, and the boards are shaped like, or the thing is shaped like a pickup truck. So yeah. So that's pretty cool. I like that. I like playing that. I'm not really good at it, but I could see that. That'd be a good Redneck Island Survivor game.
Okay.
All right. Then they have one called the Bale Hurdle Run. Runners navigate an obstacle course of hay bales. You have to crawl under, jumping over, and weave through them as directed at each bale, and this is for time.
Okay.
So during the bale hurdle run, it is allowed to trip your competitors or derail them in any way you can.
Okay.
So there's a lot of hay flying.
I can just see somebody going to run somebody and give them a huge wedgie. Have you jump over that bale?
All right, activity number 4 on the Redneck Survivor games. Duct tape dash. This has got to be good.
Yeah.
Teams have to use duct tape only to build a functional raft, then race it across a small pond.
No. There'd be too many drownings.
It's called
they find the fat guy.
It's called Redneck Survivor.
They would find the fat guy, wrap him in tape. And we got a load. Come on, dude. He's going to drown at least.
They always say they can do anything with duct tape. We'll see.
Okay.
All right, this one here, I can't even think about it without laughing because I'm trying to think of what it would sound like. They have something called the squirrel call contest. Competitors mimic squirrel calls. I don't even know what that is. Judged on creativity, authenticity, and audience reaction.
Squirrel call. It works. It works. I'm telling you. I can win that one. Either that or be like, here, squirrel. Here, squirrel.
You sound like a guy sitting at the bar at that closing time with no teeth who's trying to Hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
Oh, man.
I come back from Redneck Island married up.
We got to move on. I can't.
You know what squirrels are famous for?
I told you. Move on.
Oh, all right. We'll just move on. Everybody in suspense on that one because they're not going to know what squirrels are famous for.
I suppose you're going to tell us.
Yeah, they're nuts.
I told you. I begged you to move on.
Acorn. Peanut.
I knew we're in trouble when I seen squirrels.
Yeah.
It's been possums. It's been possums all the way. This time it was squirrels.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've held on to that one, hoping and praying for a squirrel.
All right. Next activity is junkyard javelin. You don't throw a javelin though. It's what it's called, junkyard javelin. This is for distance and accuracy for points. You will throw old wrenches and spark plugs at targets. Which some people are not going to win because they're not going to want to throw the old wrench or the old spark plug because they'll want to take it home with them.
Yeah, but wouldn't a pitchfork be better? I mean, come on. If you're going to throw for distance and accuracy, the pitchfork seemed to me like, or maybe a sport.
I think the idea is for them to have difficulty,
Oh, wrenches. Oh. Those would hurt if you hit somebody.
Well, it is the redneck games. I mean, come on.
What's the target?
Didn't say.
Probably a squirrel.
It's probably a washboard or something, to be honest, but they didn't say.
Okay.
I mean, there's some things the Redneck Island is just not going to tell you. I mean, I was able to get this out of them, but they didn't tell me everything.
Okay.
This one sounds interesting. Now, I've been to some of these, but this is different, Rob. So you got to think for a second. It's called the Pickup Tailgate Cook-Off. This does not mean that you're cooking on with the grill on your tailgate. It means that you're cooking on your tailgate. You get the tailgate, canned foods, foraged ingredients, and you're judged on taste and presentation, which means you're also going to need a flame of some kind to heat up that tailgate.
Do they give you a choice between a Ford tailgate, a Chevy tailgate, Datsun, Nissan, Toyota? I mean,
once again,
you'd have to cook Japanese sushi on a
Toyota. Rob. It's the Redneck Island. There's no way they're letting anything but a Ford or a Chevy on the island. I mean, come on. You think they're going to let a Toyota on the island? I mean, come on.
They might let a Dodge on there.
Well, Dodge maybe. Yeah. And Dodge would be laughed at, but yeah, they would bring the Dodge. Yeah, bring your Dodge.
Okay.
Tailgate cook-off.
All right.
Which it reminds me of some of the things I seen in Mexico City when I was down there years ago.
Yeah.
They were using to cook on the sides of the street.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
I think I'm out on that one. I can't do that.
Oh.
All right. Then they have something called the Banjo Strum Off. It's a musical challenge where participants play a short tune on a banjo, or if you have no talent, you can do air banjo. You are judged for enthusiasm and rhythm. I imagine that the song in Deliverance is probably played multiple times, as well as Rocky Top.
Why the heck? Oh.
No. Out. Move it. No.
We have a moment of Chuck.
He's decided he wanted to lay on my wigs. Little snot. Wigs are important in podcasts.
All right, we have the chicken coop relay. This is traditional. You go in and get the eggs.
Relay?
Chicken coop relay. You go in with a spoon and you collect the eggs, and you have to run with those through obstacles. They have obstacles set up for you without dropping the egg and deposit it in a basket. I kind of like that one. I don't know what the obstacles are, though. They don't say.
Oh.
But you get a spoon and an egg, and you must run and deposit it in a basket they have set up.
I bet the obstacles are Waffle House cooks.
I have no idea.
I can see that.
Then they have something called the tractor pull trivia. Tractor pull trivia. I've heard of tractor pulls, but not tractor pull trivia. This combines, we might be in trouble here, brains and brawn. First, you must answer redneck themed trivia, and those that get it right then must pull their mini tractor to the next point. So first of all, you got to get the question right, and if you do, you pull your tractor to the next position, like on a game board.
Well, if you get it wrong, does someone else have to pull the tractor?
No, you don't get to move.
Oh, is this a team event?
It didn't say.
Oh, well, I participated. It'd be a team event, and I'd be getting every question wrong. Pulling no tractor. Yeah, hurt my back. You lost your mind. Oh, Grandpa tried to pull a tractor like that one time. He's been on disability ever since.
They have beer can pyramid stack for time. You must build the tallest pyramid of empty aluminum cans in a set time without it toppling. Okay. Testing speed and steady hands. Okay. I can dig it. That's not bad.
But I guarantee you on Redneck Island, they don't start empty. You got to empty each one down your throat there, then you start stacking them.
I'm sure that's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, then we have for the men, the flannel fashion face-off. They must take flannel shirts, duct tape, and rope and create their outfit. They're judged on creativity.
Oh, shoot. That'd just be their normal dress code, dude. Yeah, rednecks we talking about. You know, get them rednecks going. Ain't nothing but a bunch of flannel anyway. Ooh.
All right, a couple more here. We got a bonus one. Hog Holler Obstacle Course.
Hog Holler?
It's a full course with tire swings, rope climbs, and a final pig pen crawl under netting, time for speed, and the whole time you have to be calling in the hogs.
I don't think that would work.
Why not?
Let's see. Huh? I don't think I could do that. Have you ever been in a hog pen?
Yeah.
Have you ever crawled through one?
No.
I think I'd rather crawl through a septic tank. Or go scuba diving in a porta potty.
That's debatable.
Or go scuba diving in a porta potty.
All right, they got one for the ladies on the teams. Although some of the others could have been ladies. This is one specifically for the ladies. It's called Mason Jar Mixology Madness. So the gals compete to create the wildest moonshine mocktail using mystery ingredients, and their husbands or boyfriends judge them on the taste. They have to drink it.
Ooh. Nope. Not doing it. Not doing it.
Why not?
Shoot. You think I'd let a girlfriend or a wife mix up my drink? Ain't no telling what the heck they put in there. You're talking about rednecks, dude. There's got to be goat pee and snot juice and everything else in with that moonshine. You don't want that. My goodness. No. Nope. Draw a line there.
Then for the ladies, we have Cowgirl Karaoke Chaos. Cowgirl Karaoke Chaos. While riding the mechanical bull, they have to belt out a country hit that they have wrote themselves.
Dude, they got that wrapped up. Have you seen these redneck girls? Come on now.
At high speed?
Oh, yeah, they got it. They got it. They gonna get there 10 seconds or 8 seconds. I guarantee you.
All right,
Once
bonus
they
round.
latch hold of you, once they latch a hold of you, you ain't getting loose.
All right, if it's really close at the end or there's a tie, they have a bonus round. One here. It's called Glitter Bob Gator Wrestle. Teams wrestle inflatable gators in a pool filled with biodegradable glitter and soap suds, aiming to pin the gator down first. Most dramatic flop wins the extra points.
Oh.
Glitter Bob, which I would assume means that glitter must be thrown up in the air.
I guess
for the full effect. Found at Redneck Island.
Them aren't just rednecks. Them rednecks. Yeah. No. Now, look, when I contacted them over, I found 3 more events that you didn't even bring up. So I was able to get a little bit of extra info. You want to hear these?
Yeah.
We got greased pig catching. Now this is a event for the men, 1-on-1 competition. Points are awarded on style and speed of catching a greased pig. The winner gets a barbecue sandwich, pulled pork. They have the tree climbing competition. This one starts with easy trees, and then gradually they get harder and harder. All right. They start off with the Georgia weeping willow and moves all the way up to the Bama special, which is 50 feet tall and has no branches. The winner gets splinters in their butt.
50 foot tall with no branches. That's not even right, dude.
The last one that I've got on here is Texas Fan Consoling. Now, this is a team event, and they're rated on being the best job for being there. Get it? Being there for Texas fans after they lose to the Georgia Bulldogs again. The winner gets a sponge to soak up all the tears of despair.
I kind of think there's some people might not leave the island. There's your Cornbread Nation show for the week. We will now check our chats. We've checked a few. We appreciate everybody being in here. Thanks for playing along. One of our old friends, Platinum Wins, is in the house and asked us how we've been. He gives us a salute. And he also asked us if we've heard of the chaos going on at screenings of the Minecraft movies. I have not. But I will look it up.
All right. Let's see here. Let's run through the chat here. We also have Chick Bait. I think I already acknowledged most of that. I'm glad you finally found the Buy the Coffee app. Okay. Good. I talked about, how we don't check chat to the end of the show. Chick Bait says, good. Then I can write poetry during the entire show and no one will read it. And she said, gun restrictions don't mean get rid of guns. It's just that guns have evolved to a whole new animal than the 1700s, 1800s. No, they still go bang. And we got Kim's Coffee Talk. She said hi, and we said hi back to Kim. Chick Bait said she's here to visit her parents. Kim's Coffee Talk said, Miss Kim said, y'all are great. Thank you for stopping for coffee. Hey, it was great. Great show. Enjoyed it. Y'all like follow Kim's Coffee Talk there on Rumble. If you don't have Rumble, shame on you. Chick Bait said to arrest the alligator. Then she said I was weak.
Oh.
And then that's the winner.
The clown. The clown.
Ronald McDonald. And that's the comment that you put up about getting away from the cops. Are you coming to the cookout on Saturday from Kim's Coffee Talk?
And yes, we did break the rules.
We did. Yeah, I think Kim's a Roy Clark fan too. Yes. Chick-bake told us everybody good night. Kim said, y'all come have coffee with me. I'll send link. Told her we would love to. Angry Conservative, thanks for the follow. Jennifer shaking her head. She does that a lot. I don't know why. Angry Conservative gave us our free bird, so I had to free bird back here. He said hi to Dave. Miss Elizabeth said, I'll give you, I'm gonna. The other, not free bird either. Oh no. Mike said his favorite beer is a full one. Angry Conservative like that. He gets some laughs there. Lewis said, hey y'all, coming in for a minute. He said, I don't think so, then not all. And we got Miss Jennifer laughing. So, well, that's our show for the week, guys. We hope y'all enjoy it. Dave, you got any final thoughts?
I don't. Hope everybody's had a great Thursday. And we'll probably go live again this evening before Betty bye. We'll see you then.
All right. Y'all have a great, great, wonderful day and a wonderful evening. And we will see y'all next time. Good night, guys.
Yes, Robert and Dave, y'all. Southern Fried, talking wide, live shows, we keep it tight. SFP, bring the heat, every day and every night. We talk Southern things, boots and rings, front porch rocking while the rooster sing. From the morning prayer to the evening chat, if you ain't tuned in, where you at? We keep it real, we keep it right. Southern folks talking all day, night. Wake up early with that morning funny, coffee in hand, sky's kinda sunny. Dave in the AM, talking about the day, mag a minute, devotion, hey, we don't play. Mondays, mama says she's speaking wise. Hump day news, y'all better recognize. Fridays, prayer live, hands to the sky. Sunday morning in the word testify.